edition of Around the Bases. I am Ryan Yanishatis along with
Brandon McGrath.
Day 2 of his bet because he don't know how to do anything. You came close yesterday. We'll get to that a little later. Let's start off by recapping Brewers Rockies last night from Miller Park. The Brewers lose that one of a final of 8-4. They had a 2-0 lead, I think, and then they had a 4-2 lead.
For the first baseman, no, the Brewers.
Alex Gonzalez right now.
Yeah, but when I think he should went for the ball because I think he was very worried about the bat. When that ball came in, he's backing up. I think he's worried more about the ball than the bat. I was like, oh, okay.
The winner of that game was Escalona at 1-0. Gonzalez got the loss at 0-1, and Rafael Betancourt gets his first save. Gonzalez and Tulowitzki. I left that on there from the first game. They homer again. Gonzalez had a 2-run homer. He had a bomb in the Harley-Davidson section, or was that Troy Tulowitzki? They both hit absolute bombs. And anyway, and then the bases loaded, and they just kept coming around. And anyway, the Brewers beat the Rockies, or the Rockies beat the Brewers 8-4. Is this a tough loss for the Brewers, knowing that they lost to the Rockies, or is it just because, well, like I said, their rotation isn't all it's cracked up to be?
Yeah, rotation ain't the best. Their defense and pitching didn't play the best either yesterday.
No.
You know, I think, like we were talking about yesterday, I think they were coming in with really, not cockiness, but I think that they could beat the Rockies. They're probably understated the Rockies, but their pitching and better come out good tonight because this Rocky team ain't going to go away.
No, it isn't. They only have 2 good guys, and then this weekend they welcome in the Arizona Diamondbacks, which we'll be previewing the whole weekend on Friday. But nonetheless, the Rockies do beat the Brewers 8-4.
You tell about Braun's home run.
Yeah, Braun, it's right there.
You didn't tell the people.
Oh, well, Ryan Braun had a 2-run Oppo, as they say in broadcasting, an Oppo Taco. Opposite field, 2-run homer by Ryan
I
Braun.
got them from Taco Bell.
Thanks. Anyway.
It was a toot!
Anyway, Ryan Braun had a 2-run homer, nothing really else coming out of that, and they lose it 8-4. Now let's go up, we update Sox Royals. We have no score at this moment, but as you can see at the bottom of the screen, that is the final score, and we will be recapping that game tomorrow. Okay, now let's move on and previewing tonight's games. Cubs Pirates at 6 o'clock on WGN. It'll be Edwin Jackson.
It's actually on Comcast Sportsnet.
Oh, it is on Comcast Sports. I even have it on here too.
It's on the Ryan. It's all confused. Like Ryan thought Thornton got the save on Monday. Was
I know. That's my apology. That's one of my errors. Anthony even had to call me and do that. But anyway, Edwin Jackson gets his Cubs debut against Wandy Rodriguez. I couldn't think of what his name was. Wandy Rodriguez. And last year was a Houston Astro. Is this a big start for Edwin Jackson in his first outing as a Cub?
Yeah, it is. A lot of people are just curious. A lot of people think what he has to do. I mean, I got a couple experiences in here watching him from the south side, and I thought he was a good pitcher overall, his slump, but I think he's going to come out, he's going to show the Cubs that he can be, he's kind of fighting for that second rotation with Garza when Garza comes back and healthy, so he has a chance to show the Cubs management that he can be second.
Dale Swain?
Yeah, I can't think of it.
And then Wandy Rodriguez is a lefty, so that means that's going to be tough on Anthony Rizzo, so I'm not sure, he will be playing, obviously.
Anthony Rizzo, he can take anybody.
I love how you're sticking up for
I like Rizzo.
Well, shizzle my Rizzo!
He's good. I like how he
Woo!
plays. He's like my player. He just goes with the defense.
Anyway, so that game's tonight at 6 o'clock. Again, we'll be recapping that tomorrow. Should be a good game. Again, 6 o'clock, Comcast Sportsnet.
You gonna watch
he said WGN. Of course.
Ryan he's always
In between that and American Idol, I will be watching the
What's
Cubs.
more important now?
The Cubs.
Exactly.
Now, Brewers Rockies Game 3 from Miller Park in Milwaukee. Their series will already be over. I believe they'll have an off day tomorrow. And then, let's talk a little bit about the pitching. It'll be Juan Nicasio against Willie Peralta. Willie Peralta, his first year in the major leagues full time. Is this a big start for Willie Peralta to try to prove once again that they have a guy in the Brewers rotation that can step up and it's not a big name?
Yeah, that's mostly how you make a big name. You start off from a small name, just coming in and being a big name. I think tonight's a big game. Even though it's your first game, I think a lot of pitchers that's his first start are going to be nervous, but we'll see. Some pitchers don't. I'm curious to see how if he gets nervous, you can see they're shaking.
Edwin Jackson, on a side note, for the Cubs will be pitching their home opener. But I don't know why I tell you that now. I have no idea. But anyway, Nicasio versus Peralta. Last night's game, I watched the whole thing until my dad came in my room and said, "Guess who's in first place?" I'm like, because I wasn't even done watching the game. The Cubs are in first place by half a game. Woohoo! Anyway, but
he did get excited. He's talking about me getting the standings.
But anyway, with that was a long game yesterday. Jorge De La Rosa and Mark, who the hell pitched for them? Marco Estrada.
Yeah.
He, both of them did not have a good game.
No, yeah, I saw him. He got rocked.
Yeah, they did. Okay, anyway, that'll be Nicasio versus Peralta, 7 o'clock, Fox Sports, Wisconsin. That is the rubber match of the series. A rubber match means that when two teams win the first game of a series, first game and the second game, they're split. The third game is the rubber game. I'll teach you things on here.
People know that.
No, not everyone. I bet you didn't.
I didn't do that.
Okay, now.
It's like playing the best out of 3.
Of course, tomorrow we will not be on the air, of course, till 6 p.m. Of course, with that, there will be 2 games already in action tomorrow. The Cubs will be in the finale against the Battle and Buccos, 11:30 on WGN. It'll be Travis Wood, your favorite pitcher.
Ooh, I saw him like 7 times last year.
And he'll be going up against James McDonald. Old McDonald had a farm.
E-I-E-I-O. We always have fun on this show.
Them two will do battle. That'll be a big. Travis Wood, the number 3 starter right now. He's actually been very good. He has good command. You saw him a couple times last year. Can he stay in? Is he possibly on the out if Matt Garza comes back? Or do you think Travis Wood is for sure in the rotation, doesn't have to worry about losing a spot?
I think he's out looking in. Because last year he didn't do the best. I think the only reason why he started in the rotation is Garza's out. So if you don't prove something, the Garza's come back in. I know Jackson stays number 2, and when the Garza comes back, he's gonna take Wood's spot.
Okay. Look at you go.
I think they're going to send it back on the AAA where Travis Wood belongs.
The final will be on the bottom of the screen, of course, tomorrow for the show. And then we'll know the final for that game. And we'll know the final for this game possibly at the time of taping. Sox Royals, 1 o'clock. All these day games for the Sox. What are they, the Cubs?
And I don't get Comcast, so I can't watch them.
It'll be Jeremy Guthrie against Gavin Floyd. Gavin Floyd had some tough games last year.
Yes,
You've seen a great side of him and a bad side of him. What kind of side are you going to see from him on the south side?
Oh, I don't know, man. I'm very eerie with this one. I was okay with Sale because just seeing him pitch. Floyd, man, I don't know. Because when he gets in them droughts, he just don't stop because when he gets in a drought, it goes game after game after game. For some reason, he needs like a pep talk by somebody before each game. I hope he comes out and has a good season. I think if the Sox and everybody can have a good season pitching, I think they'll be all right this year.
Yeah, so hopefully we'll see the best of that. So the Sox, Jeremy Guthrie, Gavin Floyd. Jeremy Guthrie last year pitched most of the year in Colorado, so he did have a rough year last year, but now he's with the Royals.
He's going to see Santana on Thursday.
Who's Santana?
Yeah, I think that's the same.
For the Sox?
Yeah, who's Santana? I think Santa's right now.
Probably, I think. Quintana,
there it is.
Anyway, so then Thursday they're off, I think, aren't they?
No.
Or do they?
No, because they had off yesterday.
Oh yeah, so they will play. No, yeah, that is Thursday's game.
Tomorrow, yeah.
That one. So you won't. So that means you'll pitch probably Friday against Seattle. First game on the U, because this right there, that's tomorrow's game.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay, so again, that is tomorrow. We'll kind of be recapping that on tomorrow's show. Now it's time for Call It. Of course, I already called it. Brandon's wearing the Cubs shirt, second straight day. Now, Brandon, I have to wear a Sox shirt on April 20th when we go to the South Side. What happened, and what game are you picking tonight? Out of the Cubs, Sox, Brewers, what game are you going to go for?
I'm going to go for the Cubs.
Okay, and what's going to happen?
Carlos Castro's getting a home run in the 4th inning.
The 4th inning, and he could actually, that could actually happen. He could actually come up in the 4th. So, okay, if Starlin Castro hits a home run in the 4th, I have to wear White Sox clothes on the 20th, and of course we'll bring our Around the Bases. Well, actually, that's always in my pocket anyway, so nonetheless, our cameras will be there. Okay, the preview for tomorrow, we're going to recap Sox, Royals, Cubs, Pirates Game 2 from tonight. Also, and Brewers, Rockies Game 3. Plus, we'll give you an update on the Cubs, Pirates, which will be a final by the time we tape and by the time it airs. And the Sox, Royals Game 3.
Dude, I just came up with a poll question.
Oh, boy.
You want to hear it?
Yeah.
How about this? If the Cubs make the playoffs this year, then I can be the main guy in next year's show.
Deal.
Okay. We'll put that up and see what you guys think of it.
If the Cubs... how's that a poll question?
It is a poll question.
It's just a deal. We just made a bet.
See what they think.
Who's they?
The people.
Okay.
This came up with it.
The things that run through your head. Anyway, that'll do it for the show. Again, we'll be recapping Cubs, Pirates, Sox, Royals Game 3. That'll do it for Show 3, which, again, we're taping in the afternoon, so kind of a little different today. But
Ryan was on time. At 6 o'clock dot. I got the notification on the phone. It was
I know.
on the
6 o'clock. I don't say 6 o'clock for nothing.
He probably set his computer at 5:58.
You know it. That'll wrap it up here for this April 3rd edition of Around the Bases for
Brandon McGrath.
I'm Ryan Anashada saying thank you for watching this presentation of Around the Bases right here on YouTube.